This is the Amorphophallus titanum, also known as the corpse flower, because of the foul odor it produces when it blooms. Crowds started forming at Houston's Museum of Natural Science in early July as people young and old came to see the plant museum staffers had nicknamed Lois. The progress of the bloom was checked closely by museum horticulturalist Zach Staten.
What makes it so rare is it's highly endangered in the wild in Sumatra, and it's so hard to get to bloom in cultivation. Some people have had these for 15, 20 years and never been able to get one to bloom, so we're really lucky here to have one.
The ugly stench that starts emanating from the plant as it begins to bloom is actually an example of nature's false advertising. In this case, Zach Staten says the flies and beetles drawn to the plant are the victims of a vegetative con game.
They fly to it thinking that they can lay their eggs there and it will be a good place for their eggs to hatch out and eat the rotting meat, but they get tricked into just pollinating the flower.
But no trick was needed to draw people here to see the plant. They had their eyes and nostrils wide open. Many people even kept track of Lois online through a 24-hour-a-day camera feed on the museum's website. Since the space was small and climate-controlled, staffers allowed only small groups in for a few minutes at a time, which was enough to cure most people's olfactory curiosity. When Lois finally did bloom, visitors got their noses full of its distinct aroma.
It smells like garlic, really bad garlic.
It stinks like rotten meat.
I think it smells like my husband's dirty socks.
Museum staffer Nancy Grieg had to spend several hours in the smelly room.
I think you get used to it after a while, so yeah, and once in a while it'll get worse, so then it's a little bit nauseating, but it's actually fine. It's not too bad. I'm used to it.
After several hours of stinky glory, Lois's bloom wilted. The smell subsided, and the crowds moved on to see other, less odorous museum attractions. Greg Flakus, VOA News, Houston.